Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the UAB Blazers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, I caught up with the UAB head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Jalen Macon. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying the left side. Stop right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gets it to the back. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And there he goes. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So the UAB Blazers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we didn't hear much from this impactful receiver last week. Very, very quiet. And Jesse, you know he's itching to make a play.
Yeah, I think it was a variety of reasons, too, why he wasn't that big of a part of the offense last week. Got to give the defense credit. Did a great job in coverage. There were some drops, and the quarterback missed him a little bit. I know the quarterback's going to try to get him involved earlier in this football game, so expect play calls going his way, I think, early in this one.
Yeah, he's too good. Now,
oh, it's a fumble. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
and that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive lines.
Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Blazers. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside. It's Johnson. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got a man. It's Bryant. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thompson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fowler. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to fire on second down. Here's the pressure. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting the big TFL.
Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
A nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
The Blazers line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to Johnson. They knock him down right there.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Can they catch him? He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Back to pass, it's Burton. The short hands, it's Mims. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. On the move and looking deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Trying to take it back. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on 1st down. Playing the pass, now forcing a 2nd down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on 1st down.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen.
There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Touchdown, UAB! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Running inside, it's Johnson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Snags it, and he's open. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And the offense just going to spike it here.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. Now the lead is down to 11.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's out past the 35. Turning it on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Still running at the 40. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Under fire. Got him downfield. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts.
And he's in. Touchdown, UAB. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. After the defense just gave up a touchdown, they really need to put something together on this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside, it's Johnson. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well stick with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Punch it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. The handoff to Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Could not make his way to the corner. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. In the red area, it's Johnson. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll pull it down. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Got a little grass. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Offense set on 1st down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. This time they'll go to the running game. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides to the back. There he goes. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop you.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I'm not surprised by the decision-making of this QB. Like, I would go there, too. Like, he's been the go-to guy, man. He's already got 2 touchdown passes on the day. So I'm going to take shots because I believe in my wide receiver. Sometimes it's not going to come home, and it didn't.
Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something.
Here's a little room there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Running inside, it's Porter. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Forced out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Huskies will hustle to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll ride the hot hand. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Hand off from the shotgun. Tackled there by the defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.